Hello. I have managed to go through all the preliminaries before starting the recording this time. I could, in theory, run around collecting stuff from crab pots, but I'm not going to do that. Because today, I have to go into the mine again. I swear I just did this a few days ago, but the ghosts are getting out of control again, and the wizard wants them dealt with. 3 of them, he says. But I'm going in for a little more than that, and I'm going to start above where the ghosts typically spawn, because I've also got to work on the dust sprite goal. I'm at 327 of 500. And I'm doing something kind of strange, because instead of just taking the rewards from the Adventurer Guild as they come, I, just to be weird, or hardcore, or whatever you want to call it, am eradicating all the goals before I take any rewards. So, I am down to dust sprites, and I believe 20 of 50 pepper rexes, and 213 of 250 serpents, and I do not recall the magna sprites. I want to say 22 of 150 for that. So it's basically getting to where everything's going to be Skull Cavern or Volcano Dungeon from here, because my character is just about to start year 3. And, matter of fact, right now it is currently the 15th of winter. So, yeah. I'm getting a bit advanced. This is not going to be one of those I don't know what I'm doing type playthroughs. It might be one of those, okay, I just goofed up type playthroughs, but not an I don't know what I'm doing. So, today's weather is irrelevant, but it was clear. The relevant fact at the moment is that the spirits are mildly perturbed, so I wore a luck ring today because I might need it. And we have gone down to level 40 elevator, and now we begin. Fly away frost jelly, Caribbean blue, frost jelly. And a bat, apparently, because I got a bat one from somewhere. Yeah, buddy. What's... Got it. Now we have to whack some debris. Incredibly boring, but necessary. There we go, we've made it down to level 42. Pardon me. And let's see what we've got. A bunch of slime. I've already killed over 1,600 of those, but slimes are Stardew Valley's bad pennies. They always turn up. And we are out of monsters, and it's time to go whack some stones. So, because it's the most useful, we'll start with the obvious iron one and then go from there. Good thing I brought some food, because I am already low on stamina. Not because of anything I did down here in the mines, but because I did some fishing first. But that is okay, because I brought... let's see what I've got here. Some of Evelyn's cookies, a couple of crab cakes, and a couple of spicy eels. So, energy shouldn't be a problem. And there's our down ladder. Haunted skull. I don't remember seeing those until I hit the skull caverns. And then all of a sudden they're everywhere just about every time I come down here. Anyway, those done, we are out of monsters and it is time to start hunting again for things to smash. So we start with this iron stone. And then we go see this copper one. This one. And now it's all debris. I just got an Omni Geode. Those are useful. I've got over 100 of them stocked up in a chest at the moment because I'm gonna turn them in for artifact troves. And possibly a couple of desert totems. Although I can make the desert totems on my own now if I want to. Last couple of times I went down into the skull caverns, I got several hundred pieces of iridium ore. Honestly, I'd like to share some with my dad. But he plays a different platform, and we can't really do that because it's not a co-op. I'm playing a solo game, and so is he, since Stardew Valley doesn't support cross-platform stuff. Could. I'd stick it in the chest for him to find. Still squishing debris, as you can tell. And for all that the different types of stone look vaguely interesting, over the ovular gray, mounded gray, lumpy brown, dull brown pointed stone, etc. It's all just rock. I guess I could if I wanted to. If I gathered enough and was having real trouble. Make staircases. But I'm not in any particular hurry. And hopefully you're not either if you're listening to this stream, because, well, it's not a stream, it's a pre-recorded, I'll admit that. But hopefully you're not in a hurry either, because the idea of this type of playthrough isn't to be really fast, perfect, running through like you own the place. Those videos always feel like they're lacking in something to me. Everybody's in such a hurry. You don't really get the rhythm of the game. You watch a video that's had a lot of editing work done. On the other hand, live streams don't do me much good either, because people like to talk about things other than the game they're playing. And they get into their super chats and all this. And that just doesn't interest me. If I tune into a video gaming stream, I want to hear you play the game, not talk to whoever. Which is probably not a good thing to say, but it's the truth. The channel description is pretty obvious about what I'm doing. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not looking to make money. And to be honest, although I don't intend to be ignoring anybody, if somebody chats, I probably won't notice. There's the down ladder finally. So we're now on level 44. And all we have down here is a frostbat. What a pity. A frostbat we have to hunt down because it's behind debris. As is the iron. As is the barrel. Well, okay. There's our down ladder. But I'm gonna go and find this bat first. Because I need more bat wings. I have less than 100, and when Monster Musk uses, what is it, 30, 50? It doesn't last long. Speaking of Monster Musk, I don't have any on today. It's just my character's usual self. Stinky or not. And I have to tell you that the Monster Musk has to stink. The description of the slime says it has no smell, but if it doesn't have any smell, then either it is simply that the monsters can pick up odors that the human nose cannot detect, since all these characters are supposed to be human, or it gets really ripe when mixed with bat wings. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Nope, still can't get down there. Okay. So we continue to smash debris. Yeah. Okay. That should do me for a while. Had to eat the cookies and then a crab cake. I guess I could have eaten the spicy eel instead, but either way it works. And for roleplay wise, well, Miss Evelyn sent her some cookies, so she has a tendency to use such gifts in the mines. It's a roleplay thing. There's the frostbat. Just that quick, we're all out. of monsters. Here is the barrel. Well, not yet. Debris in the way. There's one. There's the barrel right behind it, and whacking some iron. I could use it to make bombs if I've got any coal. I'm not sure. I haven't been paying that much attention. And now we've got all the iron, and it's down to barrels. What do we get? More iron. It's okay by me. Alright. So we got the barrels, and now we're headed for that down ladder. And it's all slime again. Fortunately, that first one spawned the down ladder. Splat. Let's see if there's anything. Nope. Not even any mining items we want. Oh, there's some sprites finally. They make this cute, sort of a bat-like, but not precisely bat. It's almost a whimper. It's kind of weird. Anyway, first we got a slime. Ice baby. Okay. We have more and more slime. My. Look at all this slime. And we're out of monsters. The dust sprite must have gone down somewhere in the middle of all that. So let's see, we've got a barrel. And some quartz. And another barrel. What's the seeds? I should plant some of those somewhere. But it's winter, and I could plant, but I just didn't bother. I did a lot of farming last year over the winter, and this year I've been focused on Ginger Island, which is a bit of a pain. Just saying, if you've never been there. And now, we're on 47. There's a dust sprite and a frost bat. But we have to hunt it down. It is blocked. Oh, we got a ruby stone. And there's a bat. It went bye-bye. And it looks like the dust sprite was right there with it because I don't see it either. So, let's grab this ruby. Except that the iron's there first. Let's try it again. Gotcha. Okay, how are we for that? Nope, no down ladder yet. So, time to start smashing things because the next iron is also out of reach. There's the down ladder. There's the sprite. So we are totally out of monsters on this floor after those, I think it was about 3 sprites. And now we're going to go and get these mine items and let's start looking for the down ladder. Frozen geode. Alright, here's our down ladder. One of them anyway. Turns out there were 2. So here we are on level 49. And there's a definite monster shortage. But we have to stay here anyway because the down ladder has not spawned yet. So we go hunting. Seeds. And some iron. And some quartz. Some more iron. And some more iron. And some more. Hold on this girl first. Yep. And some more. Aquamarine. More iron. And still some more, strangely, in the opposite direction. And now, let's see what we've got here. Still no ladder. So now it's down to smashing just debris. Here's the ladder, and down we go. Level 50's got a bunch of nothing, so straight on down. '51 has no monsters, just barrels and iron. There's the down ladder. Hardwood, Robin says thank you because she asked for 80 of it over the next week. They only have guaranteed access to 12 a day, which will put me right on the border, but I went and got some from a mahogany tree earlier. And when I go to Ginger Island tomorrow on a rainy day, I can probably get some more. First, I'm going to hit up these nodes and barrels here. Don't really have to. Got plenty of ore, but still, may as well, since I'm here anyway. Lots of seeds. The spirits really want me to farm. Alright. down we go. Here's our first ghost. And otherwise, it's a bunch of slime. And there go the monsters. Here's our down ladder. I'm gonna check the other barrel, see if we get any more hardwood, just out of curiosity. I have lots of stone. Lots and lots of regular stone frozen tier. Sometimes they ask for those for gift, to put under their pillow or whatever. So maybe I'll keep that. Okay, here's the down ladder. There was a sprite waiting on me. And a ghost. And that wasn't good for either of the well-being. And we still have plenty of monsters here. A lot of slime, a frost bat, a ghost, a dust sprite. So, they're all unlucky. We are out of monsters again. So it's time to start grabbing and smashing. Here's our down ladder. Okay, there's another sprite and a ghost. Yep, that's our last goal needed for ghost needed for the goal, I should say. But I'm gonna keep going on down because I still got lots of dust sprites to go. There went the monsters. So you know what time it is. Let's go. Ooh, a diamond stone. Looky, looky, loo. There's our ladder and down we go. We are now on 55. Here's some dust sprites, you can hear them, hopefully. And we've got slimes and frost bats as well. And that's it for monsters. But fortunately, this time we got the down ladder easy. And it's all slimes and bats. On floor, what is this, 57? 56, excuse me. There goes that bat. There's some mine item stuff we could get. There's quartz, there's iron, there's a barrel, but yeah. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, there's another ghost. Whole lot of slime. There's at least one sprite and a frost bat. So let's go. And after all of that, we ended up with not one, not two, but 3 down ladders. But first, I see a diamond stone, and I am constitutionally incapable of walking away from those. They're such great gifts. If you don't know what to give somebody, or you can't give them one of their loved gifts, that one almost always works. Okay, so we've got it, and down we go. We're now on level 58, and I hear at least one dust sprite. Oh, there's an aquamarine stone here too, and a gemstone. That could be interesting. Did I win a ghost? So let's go check out that gemstone. and see what we split on the way. A little bit of everything. Sounded like a bat and some slime. Here's the gemstone. It's an amethyst. Alrighty then. Now we'll go grab the aquamarine. Aquamarine. Ooh, splat. Splat. Good for me, not good for the monsters. Okay. Mixed seeds. And let's see. There's some iron. Oh, no need. We've got a down ladder, so let's go. I've got more iron than I know what to do with. I'll have to check that. I've got a few hundred. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I've got a few hundred. Something else I'd share with my dad if I could. Okay, so we are on floor 59, and we've got Frostbat, Dust Sprite, and a few slimes, so, yep. Got to whack some debris and stuff. And this appears to be one of those windy floors. The debris is taking me the other way, away from the monsters. So we just keep smashing. And there went a bat. Nope, still gotta smash debris. Have not found a way through yet, and strangely, I've got some dropped items that I'll have to try to figure out how to go back for. Because apparently I was moving too fast to pick things up, or something. will. So far, the only thing still showing as a dropped item is stone, and I've got lots of stone. There's a monster. It went bye-bye. And there's another one. It went bye-bye too. There went a sprite. Splat. Still not able to move freely. There's one off to the north now that I can't reach. So, splat goes the debris. All your debris are belong to me. There went a bat. Bye-bye. And I am at the moment trying to pick my way through this because I still cannot get to this sprite. Here's some slime out of a blue. I still cannot get to this sprite. I will find you, and I will make you go splat. Sprite. There's a promise. Here goes. Goes another. And there they went. I was about to say, and after all that, we'd better have at least one ladder. We have at least two. Down we go. Now we're on level 60. And although I could fish, I don't feel like it. As a matter of fact, stamina at 35%, I'm going to chomp on something. I think I'll eat the eel this time. Because I need some luck. Even though it is less energy. I think. Okay, we are good to go for a while. You know, now I think about it, I didn't even bring my rod. I put it in a chest. So I couldn't fish if I wanted to. So it's a good thing I don't want to. Or need to. And we are on 61. And I see a frost jelly and a dust sprite. So let's go. we're out of monsters, and we have a down ladder. That is the good stuff. Give me just a moment. Sorry about that, needed a drink of water. And now, we're down here on floor 62. And all we've got is slime at the moment. So let's go. And just that quick, we are out of monsters. But we still need a down ladder. So let's see, mine items, we've got iron and quartz. That's it. So we'll start with the iron. But I can only squish one of those before I find that this is a strange floor that requires some winding and smashing. Okay. And now we have to wind some more, because we have found another blockage in the path. With some iron off to the north that we can't currently get to. Excuse me. There's our down ladder. So we'll just take that because I have plenty of iron. I got over 100 bars of this stuff, I know that much. And I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of hundred ores. That's something crazy, like 900 iridium, I think. But I'm not sure about the iron. 200 or 300 to be sure. Now we get monsters. And one of them got us the down ladder. So we're going to continue to blast what's here. You know, I love the splat sounds. I don't know how they're made, but I love those. And let's see. We're out of monsters. Let's go see what's in this barrel. Bunch of nothing. Man, what a waste. Alright, away we go. And we are on 64. And all I see is one slime. And we've got our down ladder, but I see a ruby that I'm gonna get first if I can. Have to squish some debris first, it appears. course, this is a windy floor that takes me the total wrong way. Still can't get to it. So we continue to lay waste to debris. Here we go. And now there's just the iron stone. May as well, since I had to squish all this debris to get to it. I was trying for the other stone, but either way. Since I had to get to it anyway, I might as well grab it. Yeah. Alright. Now it's all debris. And I have to work my way back around because where I am, I'm not sure how to get back to the down ladder, or at least directly, so we'll work on it. Let's squish this mine rock just because. And that too. It's in the total wrong direction, but if I'm gonna squish them, I might as well just go on a rampage. Roar. Terrifying, right? This mine rock that we're headed toward now may be, maybe back in the same general area that we're trying to get to for the ladder. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's another one. So we'll squish it too. And another. Now can we get to the ladder? Nope. Not yet. All that and still can't get to it. Alrighty then. Be that way. All your debris belong to me. Now, we go. So we're on 65. And sadly... Oh, nope, here we go, let's see. There went the ghost. And I think there's still another one, let's see. Nah, it's all slimes. Okay. Skydive frost jelly, that just sounds weird. I'm not even sure how to imagine these slimes. Okay, so we're out of monsters and we have no mine items, but we do have debris, so... And here we are on 66. But all we have down here is slime. Yep, there's a dust sprite. Can't get to it. So, you know the drill. Here's the debris. Okay. Still can't get to it. We're too far east now. So let's see if I've missed any. There's a passage. Let's see. Yep, there's some debris. Some more. And some more. And there's the sprite. And there's some iron. And more debris. There's the down ladder. Had to pick up some random stone that just was there that I must have flown right past. Okay, so we are on 67. Aquarius frost jelly. Splat. And we have no down ladder. But we've got an emerald stone. And that means we get something pretty. Another universal love, I think. Or if it's not, it should be. All your emerald are belong to me. Barrel time. Frozen tear. Can't help wondering what those look like. Ew. Inventory full. Well, let's see. One powder melon seed. Surprised I didn't have room for that. Alright, let's see. What do I want to drop here? I'll drop the dwarf squirrels. They're only worth 1 gold and I've already got them all. Easy choice for once. A houseplant. I swear, some of the things these monsters drop sometimes. But we are still looking for the down ladder. So there goes some iron ore. And there goes some more. And there goes some more. And there goes some more. And some more. There's a down ladder. Okay. We are on 68 and it is all slime all the time. More annoying still is that there's a blockage. There's no down ladder either. We gotta clear debris. Such is life in the Stardew Valley Mine. Clearing rocks like it's 1347. So let's go. There's the down ladder when we need that. Let's see here. Okay. Still can't get to that. So we keep moving. Keep squishing until we get to the critters. Can we get to it yet? Yep. And we got to one monster, but there are others still hiding. Okay. So we're out of monsters, and we've got a couple of down ladders. Let's go. Out of the blue, frost jelly. Okay, it's blocked off, so... So is the iron that's on the floor, on the mine item. It's just that one though, so I'm not particularly worried. Let's see. Probably run into it along the way, because the monster is a good 30-35 squares south of here. As a matter of fact, let me get specific on that. 32 at the moment. There's our down ladder, but we're not done here yet. Now we can get to the monster. Splat. And it very kindly gave us another down ladder. So let's go. We're now on 470. And there's lots of nothing here. No mine items, no monsters. No debris, just doors. So down we go. Now we're on 71, and even if we had nothing else interesting, which we do, because I see skeletons and frostbats, we also have an emerald stone. Okay, gotta make some more room, it looks like. Let's see. I'm not particularly interested in houseplant. I've already got a few of them that are just stuck in chests because I don't know what to do with them. They're decoration, but when you can't see them, they sort of lose the appeal. What can I say? So there goes another skeleton, and here goes a frostbat. And there goes a skeleton. Okay, we need some more energy. Oops, I didn't mean to leave that, but I was standing right on top of a ladder when I did it, so be it. Because we weren't quite done with the skeletons and all that, but that's okay. I didn't need them for a goal or anything, it was just okay, it's there, let's whack it. There's one ghost gone, and there's another one somewhere. Nope, there was just the one. I'm bad. So let's go find this barrel. Unfrozen tear. Okay, how about this ironstone? We're still looking for a down ladder, so... just that quick. We're out of mine items. And still no ladder, so time to whack more debris. Again. Okay, somewhere in that spate of debris squishing, we found ourselves a down ladder, and we're finally gonna take it. Now we're on 73. And all we have is skulls. And we are finally done with the haunted skulls. Alright, let's see what we've got on the floor here. A ruby ring and a dark sword. Nothing I particularly need. And... pardon me? I'm not sure there's anything I really want to drop for it. Let's see. Well, I guess I could drop the powdermelon seeds. I've only got 90 of them in my chests at home. So we'll let that go. And... what else? Coffee bean. I've only got like 400 and change. Okay, and we have the down ladder, so let's go. And if all else fails on this floor, we've got an aquamarine stone and a gemstone. Let's see what kind of monsters we got. Just a skeleton. Okay, we got the down ladder. Let's see about these stones. And a second down ladder. Let's go get this other gem. That was aquamarine. This one is an emerald. Right, let's roll. 75. There's debris here. And we have to clear the way to the down ladder. the ladder, finally. And down we go to 76. Squish goes the skeleton. Here's another one. Squish. And another. Squish. And another. And maybe a couple. Squish. Bye-bye. There's another skeleton. We've got our down ladder, but there's more monsters too, so... Okay. Now we are out of monsters, it looks like. And there's nothing interesting to mine, just some iron. $77, and we have yet more skeletons. And a frozen tear. I'll grab that, what the heck. And on the way to the frozen tear, we got the skeleton ambushing us and paying for it with its unlife. Seeing as it was already undead. So now we have to squish some debris. All your debris are belong to me. Okay. There's a down ladder. So, away we go. Splat! Sounded like there was a slime waiting for us. Everything else is a skeleton. No, it must have been a skeleton. It got a bone fragment when I moved. Okay, so there's another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Excuse me, I couldn't help it. And we are out of monsters. All we have here on this floor for mine items is iron. And I am indifferent to that at this point. I'm going to make some staircases with all this stone. I've got a couple hundred pieces. So once I get back to the farmhouse and can drop some things off, there's definitely going to be some crafting done. Because in the endless skull caverns staircases, once you meet Mr. Cheese Challenge and impress him by your badassery going all the way down without one to level 100, there's no real reason not to use the staircase. So when I go, I carry a few. Just in case. Okay. There's our down ladder, and down we go to 79, which will be tonight's last floor. Let's see what we've got. We've got a dust sprite, good, and skeleton. have more monsters, but we can't get to them right now. So, you know what that means. Okay, now we can get to that skeleton. And there he goes. Do we have any more monsters? We do not. The most interesting things we have to mine are amethysts. Okay, why not? We're here. Okay, that is that. I will now activate my screen reader in a moment when we reach the Adventurers Guild, and I will slow the speech down so that you can hear the current. There it is. So you can hear the current goal progress.
Apply cancel but OK button pressed. Start furniture, doors, interactable moving drone dash 5 shop drone deactivated. Shop counter is north 1 at 5.
So
Rusty sword by price.
We have a couple of things to sell.
A rusty, dull old sword.
So pardon me while I skip through this menu as quick as I can.
Wooden slingshot by deck 1 iridium pickaxe 15 frozen 300 1 iridium pickaxe
now here's
not
the
usable
inventory.
here 4 winter roots not used 55 globs of slime 1 spicy eels not used 45 22 bat wings 10 quartz scroll down button 7 solar essence 3 hardwoods 4 aquamarines 2 rubies not 4 mixed seeds 3 geode 5 omni geodes 9 nuggets of copper ore 5 rice shoots 103 nuggets of iron ore 15 frozen geodes 305 stones 15 frozen tears 1 ruby ring sell price 300 G increases attack by 10%. Empty slot 1 jade not 3 nuggets of 3 diamond 1 crystal 4 amethyst 2 refined 1 dark sword level 9 sword vampiric sell price 450 G.
Now that one I would like to give to my dad because he's been wanting to go down the skull cavern now that I showed him where it was.
Speed plus 2 reach plus defense.
But I can't because it's a level 9 sword and his obsidian thing is I think level 6.
1 dark sword, level 9 sword, vampiric, sell price 450 G. It's glowing with vampire energy. 30 to 45 damage minus 10 speed plus 2 reach plus defense. Empty slot. 1 mystery 34 bone fragment 5 emeralds scroll down button.
Okay, that is that. Now I will
NPCs,
promised
NPC in furniture.
Take you
Stool 1 doors interior door
to the
interactive goals board.
Goals board.
Moving to 8 to a goals
Listen
board.
fast. I usually have to do this several times, even on slow speed, because of the way it is organized.
Page 1 of 2 monster eradication goals help us keep the valley safe. 1767 slimes star 150 void spirits star 254 bats star 196 skeletons star 693 cave insects star 68 duggies star 384/500 dust sprites. Next page button.
The stars are goals that have actually been met. And it doesn't say what they actually were, it just says that you've met them by showing you that star. So that was page 1, here's page 2.
Page 2 of 2 122 rock crabs star 221 mummies star 20/50 pepper rex 213/250 serpents 22/150 magma sprites. See guild to claim your rewards.
And that is my character's current sheet. Thank you for listening, if you did. Have a good day.
Land OBS pause recording, stop recording.